How's it going, guys? Ben from Chemical Apes here, and welcome to Subnautica Below Zero. So in this guide, I'm going to be showing you where to find all 3 fragments of the parallel processing unit in one location. Okay, so where do we need to go? We're going to be going 2.5 clicks right of southeast. It's a distance of 1,425 meters. It's a depth of 250 meters. Okay, so what do we need for this? Now, you will absolutely need a laser cutter. I recommend you have the rebreather, you have a flashlight, and you have ultra high capacity tank. If you've not got the ultra high capacity tank, it's not a deal breaker. You can make multiple passes at this and do it in the high capacity tank, but you're going to struggle with oxygen. You could always craft 2 of them to extend the oxygen, then just swap them. That's one way of getting around that. But without further ado, let's go. So 2.5 clicks right of southeast. Now, as I mentioned, guys, the oxygen is pretty crucial in this part. You can typically do this particular fragment find in one go using the ultra high capacity tank. Should take between 1 minute 20 seconds and 2 minutes 40 seconds. Anywhere between that. It depends on how fast you are. Now, using obviously the sea glider in between sort of manoeuvring is a good way of picking up speed. But follow this guide, guys. Make sure you go in, you know where you're going. It should be all good. Okay, so we're going to be passing over the thermal spires biome into the purple vents, which is home to the Shalacera, which can do massive damage to the sea trout. So do be careful of that. And down into the lily pads biome very soon. Now, what you should soon see if you're keeping on the 2.5 clicks right of southeast is very soon okay, so you should start seeing this wreckage, guys, and you know you're on the right path. So just keep on 2.5 clicks right of southeast. Don't venture off course. Try to do this during the day if you can do. Makes a big difference to visibility and finding things. Certainly finding these wreckages. And this is quite a dark biome. One of the darker ones, quite dense. But we're in the right area. We know this because it's hazy green. Careful of the squiddies when you get out of the sea truck, because they can do 40 damage to the player. Now, this is what we're looking for. This big wreckage. This is the Mercury 2, which is split up in 3 parts, and this is the bow section. Okay, so you should see a doorway here. As I mentioned, guys, it was 1425 from the drop pod. Just park up near to the door as close as you can do. Out you get, and then keep on going, and then effectively it's your first right. What you should see here is a sealed door. Cut through, and what you should then see going through the doorway is this moon pool. Opposite is a shaft. Just go down the shaft, through and round. Just keep following the shaft down, and then to your left, and then there's your first fragment. Scan. Okay, back up and through the vent. And this is where the flashlight is really going to come in handy, because you can get very lost. Now, point south, and then on the second level is another door that you're going to need to cut through. And go through that, and then to your left is a shaft again. Get through this, down you go, and round, and then this one here you will need to cut through, and this is what really takes up the time. Okay, scan, and back through again. And back out of the door. cut through, and then you're going to head up one level. If you need to get some oxygen, now's your time, guys. Just back up, towards south, and then this top level here, doesn't matter which way you go, just keep heading south, and there's at least one doorway. Go through this, and then there, guys, is your final fragment. As I mentioned, can be done with high capacity tank. You might need to do it on a few passes. You can craft 2 high capacity tanks, or the ultra is even better. But remember, guys, laser cutter, flashlight. So that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, like, subscribe, and comment. That's it. Ciao for now. Bye bye.